Here we are for the final of the men's doubles of the GAC Group 2014 ITTF World Tour Challenge Series Australian Open. So promises to be a good, hard-fought match here.
It certainly does, Alois. We've got the Singapore team up against the Hong Kong team.
Yeah, so the Singapore team of Yang Zi and ZHAN Jian up against Peng Tang and Chun Ting of Hong Kong. Interestingly, Peng Tang not taking part in the singles here at this event and only playing in the doubles.
Yeah, what would that be, Alois? Is it just letting some of the other Hong Kong players play in the singles, or?
Yeah, perhaps just letting the rest of the younger players compete in the singles. So Peng Tang, 33 years old now. I mean, not ancient at all.
No, but the highest ranked player in the tournament.
That's right.
On the male side.
Yeah, so he's got a world ranking of number 19. In his partner Chun Ting Wong, who was the number 1 seed, has a world ranking of 45.
Yes, so obviously a very strong pair.
And up against Yang Zi and ZHAN Jian. So ZHAN, world ranking of 41, and Yang Zi, world ranking of 88. So,
and of course, Zhang making final of the singles event here as well.
That's right. So Peng Tang and Chun Ting Wong won the Spanish Open doubles this year, and Chun Ting Wong also has another doubles Pro Tour title to his name, the 2012 German Open doubles. And Yang Zi and ZHAN Jian, 2012 we need to go back to find their doubles title in the Pro Tour, and that was the Chile Open.
Okay, so some success for both these pairs already. They'll be looking to add to that today and add the Australian Open to their list of titles.
That's right. So the Singapore pair, left-hand, right-hand combination, usually an advantage in table tennis. So the left-hander will always stand over on, if you're looking at them, the left-hand side of the table, and the right-hander on the right. So that allows both players to stay fairly central to the table and to use their stronger side. The Hong Kong pair got a shake hand and penhole player combination. So Chun Ting Wong, we've seen, has an incredible backhand return off the short ball. Just flicks that ball off anything. Heavy backspin, low. He's able to make an incredible return. So that will no doubt be useful in doubles. So Chun Ting Wong will be serving first to ZHAN Jian.
I think so, yes.
So the players are ready. Signal for the serve. Love all. So you see here now in doubles the importance of keeping the serve short. The receiver only having half the table to cover. That one just straying long, but ZHAN not able to do enough with it. Yes, to me this game would be interesting to see Chun Ting Wong's return of serve. That's one of the things that I'm going to be looking out for. At the moment, Peng Tang returning. Now serving, signal for the serve.
Oh. And there we see the real strength of both teams. Strong forehand topspins.
So Chun Ting Wong signals the short backspin serve this time.
And the reverse penhold backhand being very effective there.
So it's interesting. So these pairs, often the person who isn't serving signals the serve, because they're the one that's going to deal with the return. Well, there's that return of serve of Chun Ting Wong, keeping pressure on the server.
What a rally.
That has brought the crowd alive. Spectacular table tennis. So interesting there, the serve went long to Chun Ting Wong. Didn't want to mess with his short flick over the table.
A very strong start by the Hong Kong pair.
Short, no spin. And he wasn't able to keep it short. And ZHAN Jian took full toll. So 3-7. The Hong Kong pair certainly looking stronger at this stage.
It's a very tight return from Peng Tang.
Yes, you don't get to be number 19 in the world without having some incredible skill, and return of serve is definitely one of those.
Very aggressive top spinning there from the Hong Kong team. Taking them out to a 9-4 lead.
Okay, let's have a look at the return here. Wong. And again, Yang Zi opting for the long serve. He knows the power of Chun Ting Wong over the table with the backhand. Very unusual in doubles to be serving long, but
it didn't really help them, and the Hong Kong pair take the first set, because even though it stopped him playing that short one, he still was able to open up with a reverse penhold backhand top spin.
that's right. Yeah, so I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? I mean, do you allow him to play his stronger shot, or do you serve it a little bit longer, and he's still going to attack at you and put your teammate under pressure? Tough job. Chun Ting Wong, really impressive in that returning department. So
yeah, so the Singapore team, they need to change something up here, don't they? Have you got any suggestions that might help them?
yeah, well, I think they need to be a little bit closer to the table, especially ZHAN Jian with his pimples on the forehand, and Yang Zi both need to be really close to the table, start to push the Hong Kong pair away from the table, especially Peng Tang.
Yes.
So Chun Ting Wong's a little bit more comfortable back from the table. Peng Tang looks like he is commanding the court out there. That was good pressure.
And I find it interesting that a lot of the players elect to receive the serve on their backhand side. Top quality table tennis. It was good play by the Singapore team there, staying.
Yeah, Yang Zi made an incredible stroke there, that last ball.
Whoa.
So that's the combination. So the serve by Peng Tang, short serve, just the ball coming a little bit higher on the return, allowing Wong. Okay, let's see what that serve can do here. Yeah, it's hard to keep him out, and it's a good return. I think it's just trying to minimise the damage here on the return. So just trying to keep it as low as possible, and for Yang Zi to just be ready for that next ball. Oh! Did I say push them back from the table? They were incredible back there as well. Chun Ting Wong looks really comfortable back there, doesn't he? He moves so well.
Yeah, their footwork is incredible. Crowd really enjoying this table tennis.
See there in the background, John Alexander in the background, a tennis great from Australia.
Indeed. He's been very supportive of the table tennis in the past as well.
So 3-5, Yang Zi serving. Jeff just scrambling to get that ball back to the players.
All part of the job. So 5-all here. And you can see they've taken your advice here, the Singaporean, the Singaporean pair. They're staying very close to the table, and it's paying dividends.
And he cannot believe that he missed that flick. Put his hands in the air saying, really? Can I miss that? There's John Alexander in the background, just perhaps discussing what sort of serve that he'd do. Probably a booming ace. Okay,
Ooh,
that was
an
interesting.
Unforced error.
And Chun Ting Wong used the forehand there and caught the edge of his bat. And a backhand error. Wow. Well, 2 points there on the Singapore serve, which is a turnaround from the first game.
The right tactics by the Singaporean team. Yang Zi looping that long serve, but Pen Tang up to the challenge. And back to 8-all, just like that.
Yeah, so I think it was probably a no-spin serve, and Yang not quite seeing it and lifted the ball. Good pressure by Singapore. Need to make short serve and a good first attack.
Oh, classy forehand there.
Yeah, so Zhan made a good flick, but Chun Ting Wong was up to it. He just takes half a step back away from the table, gives himself a little bit more time to make his topspin. He's really deadly from there. Oh, and yes, that has caught the edge. It was really close to whether it was the edge or the side, but that ball just rising a little bit.
What unbelievable footwork to even get in position to make that shot.
10-9. Oh, great topspin there. Didn't have much time, just used the wrist and ripped that topspin up.
So from 8-6, they recover, take the game 11-9. Now in the box seat, leading 2-0.
Yes, certainly they are in the box seat, and with the favourites coming in, but Yang and Zhan can turn things around here. They didn't look out of it in that game.
No,
just
they showed they could compete with them there.
Yeah, just taking some time away from the Hong Kong pair, and then just trying to move them around a little bit more. It's really difficult for them. But let's see. One of the keys in that second game was being able to subdue Chun Ting Wong's return of serve. So they won a couple of points there towards the latter stages to give them the 8-6 lead when Chun was returning. Let's see if in this game Yang can serve tight enough or well enough to Chun Ting Wong to keep him out of the attack. So in the first game, Yang was serving long to Chun Ting Wong. But Chun Ting Wong starting the serve in this third game. Lovely.
Yeah, the Hong Kong pair, very impressive. Whenever they're making blocks, it's not just a block to get it back on the table. They really push it and try and get their opponent out of position.
Don't give them too much of a rap, Jeff. They do that to you.
And a powerful forehand.
Timeout being called by Singapore. Seen enough of this. The Hong Kong pair really looked like they were on the attack there. They were able to get in. They were able to control the rallies. Singapore coach says, okay, let's just slow things down here. We need to change something.
So what will the Singaporean coach be telling them, do you think?
Yeah, well, it'll be coming up shortly will be Yang Zi serving to Chun Ting Wong. So that'll be a real key. Perhaps that was part of the discussion of what they need to do there. Do they serve long? Do they serve short?
I think they should serve short, personally.
One more point before we see that. Great return by Yang Zi. Short, low, really just skidding over the net and forced the error.
And he took it so early, didn't he?
He did. So 2-4. Let's see what he does here. Well, he went for the short no-spin serve, and ZHAN Jian was ready for that next ball, but couldn't quite win the rally. And that time long, floaty sort of serve, and Wong elected to use the forehand on that one and made the error. So maybe that's the answer. Long high serves, Jeff. What do you think?
Maybe.
Or maybe not.
So 6-3.
That backhand just going long. Yang Zi wasn't far off. Signal coming. I think it's a no spin, short.
Great play. They seem unstoppable from here.
They do. They just look like they're on a roll. They just look like the better pair. Combined beautifully. Yang Zi getting frustrated now.
So just 2 points from the title.
9-3. And a net and an edge will help, but unfortunately only just 1 point. Still doesn't get them very far back into this game. Oh, well, another net will help.
There you go.
Maybe that's what the coach ordered. But certainly an aggressive return, wasn't it, again?
Yes.
So
Taking it early.
5-9 and timeout called by Hong Kong.
Okay. Again, I'm not sure this is really needed, but they did seem strong and they seemed in a position to just go on and win the match, but it's been called.
And the Hong Kong coach quite animated. He's got a message for them. There's something that he definitely wants them to do.
And I think that's win the next 2 points.
There's an idea. So it'll be Wong to return, and the coach was telling him to be positive with the backhand on the return.
And Chun Ting Wong just missing that one. So 6-9.
3 points in a row. And that was a short push. Singapore pair smiling to each other thinking, didn't expect that. 4 match points. Oh, well done. Really getting the Hong Kong pair tangled up there.
Very quick reflexes.
Oh, what a way to finish.
High five to each of the Hong Kong pair as they become the 2014 GAC Group 2014 ITTF World Tour Australian Men's Open Doubles Champions. Great victory there, Alois.
Yeah, men's doubles often brings some really spectacular and entertaining table tennis, and today we saw some of that. Some hard hitting, some really great topspin to topspin rallies, and some counter hitting that will blow the mind of most players.
Indeed, and I'm sure we'll see that last point on the highlight reel.
Yeah, so well, Peng Tang came here to play doubles. He came and he won. And Chun Ting Wong, his partner, and that adds another title to their Pro Tour doubles list. So congratulations to Hong Kong, Peng Tang and Chun Ting Wong on winning the men's doubles. We'll be back